166. We now move on to question number 153 as posed by the Honorable Chirwa Mpongose. Your response, Honorable Minister.
Thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Chair, and to Honorable Chirwa. Mogale City is a water service authority which owns and operates the water and sanitation infrastructure. The Department of Water and Sanitation has engaged the city regarding the state of the waste water infrastructure, but the city did not cooperate. The Mogale City did not cooperate with the department when we made attempts to reach out and to assist them through Section 63 of Water Services Act, because we're able to intervene on that. In terms of its role as a regulator, our department issued a pre-directive notice and directives compelling compliance to the Mogale City. As a result, the department had to institute criminal cases against Mogale City for pollution under Section 151 of the National Water Act because the municipality refused to comply. The criminal cases are under investigation and will be handed over to National Director of Public Prosecution. And at the same time, the case number in relation to the spillages from the Percy Stewart wastewater treatment is case number 76/8/2023. In terms of this case instituted in August 2024, however, despite numerous follow-up by the department, we have not as yet received information how far the case is. We had to resort to court because municipality refused to cooperate with us when we wanted to assist them. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. I can feel today that you are on fire. You are taking your portfolio with seriousness it deserves. If people are not doing their job, we must act against them. The next follow-up question will come from Honorable Mpongose.
Thank you so much, Sawubona Minister. A flip human waste water treatment plant in Mogale City was meant to be completed in June 2024. However, as expected, it wasn't the case, and it currently sits at 80% completion rate. So we want to find out, how does the minister plan on intervening on this particular case, and what the minister will do in that intervention? And on a much broader scale, Minister, we want to find out what plans you have to ensure that all these incomplete projects in relation to infrastructure delays and abandonment and neglect, and which are actually used to coerce more money from the public purse, as has come to light during our oversight week in Gauteng, that they are completed urgently, firstly, and with no extra money being spent, with adequate action that will be taken. What is that kind of action that the minister will take in the case of delays to hold the people that are involved, both at executive level, political office, but also the officials as well, and the contractors that are entrusted with these projects accountable? Thank you.
Over to you, Honorable Minister.
Thank you very much, Honorable House Chair. Thank you very much, Honorable Chirwa. And yes, Gelefani Esbini. Congratulations, Gule Esbini. In terms of the flip human waste water treatment works, the department, having reached out to Mogale City, Mogale City is a sphere it's a local government sphere. When they don't want to cooperate, we cannot enforce ourselves on them. We have to respect the constitution, and that local government sphere is an independent sphere. Whilst we cooperate, but we must respect their right in terms of the constitution. Hence, we had to resort to go to court because we want to assist them. They don't want to be assisted. And who suffers is the community, as we have said, as we have seen during your oversight. And therefore, I've given the fact, the point that we are still awaiting for the case number to know what to do next. When you have taken the matter, reported the matter as a criminal case, you cannot act outside that. You have to await for that. However, we're still open to engage with them should they feel a need to engage with us. Unfortunately, we cannot bulldoze ourselves on them. And if it was not a constitutional matter, Honorable Chirwa, we should have intervened in a lot of municipalities, but we give them grant, the WeSizwe grant. They get a MIC. They are supposed to act and complete the treatment plan, but there's just no political will to do that. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. The next follow-up question will come from Honorable du Plessis, Gauteng.
Thank you, House Chair. Good day, Honourable Minister. As you are aware, global warming is an international issue, and many developing and developed countries with similar climates to South Africa are mitigating the risk successfully. Mukhali City loses up to 44% of its potable water due to failing infrastructure, and this percentage is very close to what is happening in most other municipalities in South Africa due to failing infrastructure. Will the Minister consider fines to the municipalities and officials who do not maintain and repair water reticulation systems, as water is an inalienable right? It is serious. However, the second part is, do you only intervene in Hammanskraal where there are political points to get it, or other municipalities as well?
Over to you, Honorable Minister.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. Thank you to Honorable du Plessis for that question. The reason why we have put Gauteng under the entire Gauteng under level 1 restriction is exactly because of this, that we want to encourage and knock sense to all municipalities of Gauteng that they have an aging infrastructure. Some of the infrastructure still have asbestos. They must change the infrastructure, maintain the infrastructure, build more reservoirs. Because of the growing population and the demand for water, the current water infrastructure is unable to cope with that. That is why we try to assist them through restrictions. Unfortunately, at this point, we cannot put fines on those municipalities. We have requested them to develop a plan on how to attend to the aging infrastructure and repairs, as well as to maintain. We have tried to make maintenance around Johannesburg through the rainwater in Ekurhuleni, as well as in the city in Tshwane, in the municipality of Tshwane. But we inform municipalities a year prior to the major maintenance when we maintain our own, so that when it takes water to them, it must be clean water. And we say to municipalities, prepare yourselves. In the next 12 months, we'll be doing major service. We'll agree, have meetings or almost on a monthly basis, and start maintenance. When we start maintenance in our bulk water, 3 days they come to us, we don't have water. Stop maintenance. We cannot work like that. Stopping maintenance would be very dangerous to the communities around Gauteng. And therefore, our plea has been that to municipalities, cooperate, come up with a maintenance plan. Even your own car, at a particular point, you do minor service. At a particular point, you do major service. You cannot skip major service. And therefore, you cannot skip major service of water infrastructure. Do you assist Hammanskraal only? Do you go to other municipalities? In Hammanskraal, we had to intervene because that became a national crisis when a lot of people lost their lives there, and it was said it's because of water. I'm saying that we've caution, it was said. It's waterborne disease. And therefore we had to come in and assist. But what we do, we work with municipalities. We have intervened in Mfuleni. When municipality is found helpless, we do intervene once there is a crisis. But we are not supposed to wait for crisis. But the budget that we have is not to go and service municipalities. Our budget is well articulated for what program, at which municipality, at what time. So we don't take over the waste management and intervene on each and every municipality. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. The next follow-up question comes from Honorable Zimanda Mpepetwa from Gauteng.
No, thanks, Honorable Chair. I hope the minister this time is going to answer me. I hope it's uMkhonto can go. No, Minister, look, I'm not sure whether your answer since you started presupposes that the center is not holding. Because clearly you have a forum where you sit as ministers, you have their president, in as much as there is a functional area of or powers of the municipalities. But when you allocate money, a conditional money like 35 million that you pumped in Mogale City, it follows that there is a certain responsibility from your side. So it can't that it will be just a hands-off situation. A responsibility which will ensure that at least the money that is pumped there under your hand or through your hand is used or utilized effectively and there's value. Now, the question is, now we have drawn a lesson from what Mogale has done, chose to build the offices when we have a serious problem. What are the plans or cooperative plans that the minister has with cooperative government, minister and Minister of Infrastructure to ensure that the challenges do not multiply themselves to other areas or parts of the country? The challenges that will involve also the issue of defiance that the minister is talking about. Thank you.
Over to you, Honorable Minister.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. Wempepethu. Itu prong khona lapho kufuneka khona ufuna ukushaya I-center that I hold. Awuzuziqonda kahle izinto usafika wena. Yabona mos MK party intsha kuyo yonke lento sikuyo. Ifika ihambela phezulu. Masukunike ke i-free ABET. Uba siqhuba njani na? Ukho i-department lisithi ithi ncediso masipala nge-WISI grant, nge-RIPI grant. Already, i-case yaseMogale City, we have exhausted all the remedies. Sibanikile i-45 million. Yindawoni le ngaholdiyo. Iphile send uyifunayo. Oh, whenever the center does not hold nifaka nje, the center is not holding. The center is not holding. Iyaholda ke le center. Yile nto ndime up ndikuphendula iholda ngqo. Ibambe kanje. Le center ibambe kanje nkqi. Phephetho ithe nkqi le center. Sesa engage umasipala sathi prioritize 100 million yale wisiki sikunike yona. Uthi wena i-center does not hold. Phila center uyibeke phila center ingaholdiyo. Le ndiyikhokhela i-center iyaholda. There is money that is allocated through MISA. Ngoku wena ubekwenza imismasala apha uthatha indwendwe ne-visitors uzidibanise. Zinto ezohlukile indwendwe ne-visitor uyava. Sozidibanisa. Ngoxa ndibanisa uzakwenza mna ndihambe ndiyolwa no-Honorable Uhlabisa ndithi center ayiholdi. Umuntu nomuntu ubaleka kulane yakhe apha. Onda MK party uzawufunda mani kusekutsha. Uzaba right. Uza kusekutsha. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
Futhi wena wa reject budget. Uhamba ne-EFF. Uthi masifunisa wa reject budget. Abantu wawuthe uzobamela ureject budget uzabamela njani? Bhala uthi I hereby withdraw my withdrawal.
No, thank you, Honorable Minister. The next follow-up question is coming from Honorable Feni, who's on the visual platform. Honorable Feni, Eastern Cape.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair, and also Honorable Minister. Thanks very much for this elaborate response in the form of lecture. I agree with you, Honorable Minister, when you're saying that the SEDA is holding, is in charge. Just further lecture, Honorable Minister, in terms of Section 4.1, subsection 3, and subsection 4 of the Constitution, which enjoins any state organ involved in intergovernmental dispute to exhaust all remedies available before it can approach the court. Whilst we appreciate the action of the minister, which put the interest of our people first. Has the department exhausted all available remedies, including providing requisite capacity and support to the municipalities before resorting to criminal litigation? And secondly, can the minister take this August House in confidence about the relevant case law that the department has relied on in taking the route it has taken? Thank you very much once again, Honorable Minister.
Over to you, Honorable Minister.
Thank you very much, Honorable House Chair. Thank you very much to Honorable Feni. In accordance to the National Water Act, when we see a crisis, we must engage with municipality. Umamele na uMphephetho uzoba grand. We must engage with municipality. And where need arises, we must revoke or invoke Section 63. But when we have done all that before approaching the courts, because the reality is what Honorable Chirwa said, that the water is polluted and there is no stop up until we act on the matter. When we approach them, we even allocated that 45 million to say deal with this issue and put top up and ensure that you arrest the situation. But they refused. So when we have exhausted all the internal processes and procedures, there is only one option left, is to approach the courts. That is not the route that we like, because it delays. Hence our submission that once the amendments have been done, it will give us a leeway to be able to act without going to court. At the moment, our hands are tied at the back because we cannot do things as we wish to assist, because we don't want to interfere, but we want to intervene in a way of assisting the very municipalities. But xa isifa uyiseziyeza uzawuthini ke into mayidudulo iyatshona ke. Enkosi.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Now